And Shadow Falcon, in essence, is a Falcon player who plays super lame.
And that
Shadow Falcon, I think, Blur, you're 100% correct, will probably have an even or winning matchup versus Peach and versus Puff.
Yeah. Shadow Falcon.
Maybe even versus Sheik.
Shadow Falcon's really good. He's just so fast.
He's real fast.
Some characters just can't deal with it.
But I want to use his speed for good. But anyway, we've got a Marth mirror between Chris Best, another Twitch staffer. Twitch Cop's taken over the world.
Honestly.
Versus net1234 from Utah, probably.
Interesting tag that I would love to have explained to me.
Chris Best just did forward throw to the kind of pivot forward smash that became popular.
Chris Best is amazing.
So, but here's my problem with it. It didn't tipper. It was too close.
Right.
I feel like if he stood still and hit forward on the yellow stick, it would have tippered.
Chris Best is amazing, but, you know, amazing has limitations.
That's true. My beef with Chris Best, like Chris Best and I, we've beefed at the office.
A feud.
And I think ultimately we've come to understand each other where, you know, the truth is, you know, I'll act like commentator Scar in front of you if I'm comfortable with you. And if I'm not, I'm like very reserved and kind of pretty quiet.
You're a quiet guy.
Yeah.
Homemade Waffles is kind of like that too.
Yeah. Yes. So now he knows that I'm the way that I am because I like him a lot. As a player, I think we kind of both disrespect each other in the game, and we both get annoyed at each other's disrespect.
And do more disrespect.
And then we do more disrespect.
Yes, I've seen that.
I think that I've been playing assuming that he's a moron because the options that he chooses tell me that he is not an intelligent player. But it is very possible that he only chooses those options against me because of the way that I play against him, because of a perceived slight from him towards me as a player, who obviously he should respect as one of his elders.
Bobby, can I tell you the truth?
Please.
I think he actually just plays like that against everybody.
Okay. So yeah, that was my original hypothesis, that he's actually just kind of an idiot. But he's very skilled.
Not out of stupidity, but rather, look how swag this guy is.
No, he is definitely swag. He is technical. His movement is quite good. I like the way that he plays.
You know, he's trying to learn new things. He likes to experiment.
Yeah, he's definitely he's an experimenter.
Yeah.
I knew, you know, as soon as somebody dash attacks to the ledge, they're up to something.
I like the light shield into the forward air. That's an old Mewtwo King trick. Just pull that out of the bag.
Out of the bag.
To impress the fans. Honestly, it's about time we have some Chris Best fans.
It's true. Sometimes Marth players disgust me, Blur. I gotta tell you the truth.
Why do you have to say that?
Sometimes I watch Marths play this game and I'm like, man, you guys don't understand how hard it is for the rest of us.
Now, sometimes Marth players disgust me, but only for all the right reasons.
To speak a bit more to that.
Which is,
what do you think of the right reasons?
The right reasons are when I see incorrect play, suboptimal play, and then that I get disgusted. And it's usually when I'm watching myself.
I see. So
which
basically,
I think can be so hard when you're watching your own VODs and you want to throw up.
Yeah.
You know, you're just getting, you feel sick.
Yes. That has happened to me in the past for sure. Net1234 bringing it slightly back, by the way.
Yeah. He's getting upbeat so many times.
He got upbeat a lot of times. Let me tell you what disgusts me about Marth players.
Okay,
you ready?
Yes.
What I dislike when I watch certain players, so this actually goes back to a conversation about Marth saying that they have a losing matchup versus Falcon.
That's not true.
This is what Marths have said for years.
Yes.
And what I said was, you know what this actually is? This is called privilege. This is Marth privilege. And the fact is that Marth has a 6-4 matchup, especially back in the day, versus 90% of the cast. Yeah. And so when you finally encounter a 5-5 matchup, you mistake it for a losing matchup because you don't know what an even matchup feels like. You've never had to play an even matchup. And so, one thing that I think Marths do is they run back and forth, and they hit the grab button, and they mash on the spot dodge button. And I watch Marth players, watching these two, every once in a while in this weird, disgusting, grotesque dance. Wow.
Wow. That was a read and a half.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break from what I was just saying to just point out that Utah.
That he might be heading back to Utah a little bit sooner than we think.
Yes, definitely about to get back on the freeway with his boys.
Take his bags.
Net1234 expected Chris Best to be an idiot, like I've just been discussing, and run up and grab. However, Chris Best built in a micro delay and pressed forward on the yellow stick instead.
So here's the thing.
Very impressive.
Chris Best's style works because through his weird disrespect and creativity, as he would rather call it, he makes you think that he doesn't know what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
And so in many, when you first play someone in a set, especially if you don't know who they are, many people don't know who Chris Best is. You're first evaluating how good they are.
Yeah.
So you play Chris Best for a stock, and you're like, this guy's not even good.
Yeah.
And so you do that for a whole match, and then you look down, and you're like, it's last stock.
Yeah. Why am I losing?
Why am I losing?
Yeah. No, he's definitely he can sneak up on you.
It's the game within the game.
Yeah. Well put, Blur. But anyway, yeah, just to finish out my feelings when I watch these things happen, there are 3 things. Oh my God, there's a second SD by Chris Best.
Yes.
He is completely dominating the neutral, and so
it's probably okay.
I have so many things I want to say. Let me get this disgusting thing out. 3 things that Marth can do that are Jesus Christ, that are crazy good. Number 1, his dash. He low profiles in his dash.
So he's a tall character, but he looks. Oh my.
Net1234 taunting. After what I must say is, mostly, well, no, great capitalization on an error from Chris Best.
Crouch cancel up B. Chris loves doing that. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing, and no one else does it.
That was a sick turnaround.
It was a good turn.
So, yeah, he like low profile, so it's very, very hard to touch him. So his dash, number 1, is way, way better than most characters' dashes.
It's the best
Number 2, his grab. The grab range is absurd. Yeah. Not only is it good, not only is it has great like horizontal range.
Oh my!
Wow, 1-1.
Chris Best just lost again.
That means that we get to watch more Chris Best and Net1234.
And who doesn't want that? But you were saying
his grab range not only is good horizontally, but it's good vertically. And by that I mean when a fox is trying to nair, Marth will grab him.
Yes.
When a fox is trying to nair, he will kick Captain Falcon in the mouth because his grab is too low. So Marth has an amazing grab. Number 3, spot dodge. Marth's spot dodge is nothing to sneeze at. And that is something that not every character has. Some of them have more startup, some of them have more recovery. Unfortunately, some characters have both.
Marth's spot dodge, oh my goodness gracious.
Net1234's up on his directional pad is running out of rubber.
I really thought that we'd see Utah be, I thought he'd be packing his bag back to Utah.
Yep.
And instead,
he said, we don't have any gas in the car, not ready to leave yet.
No.
Chris Best again.
Chris Best.
Chris Best is doing that Tafokins thing where he is kind of reading 2 levels too deep.
I think he's reading actually 3 or 4 levels too deep.
Well, no, 3 levels you come back around and it's a good read.
Oh, I see. Point is,
basically, if you're on the same level, it's the rock, paper, scissors. If you're 1 level above, then you're picking the right one. If you're 2 levels above, you're picking the wrong one again.
But this is who he is.
Tafokins does that a lot.
Oh my, another SD. Chris Best just cannot stop SD.
Yeah, he's on a big stage. He's trying. I think it's interesting. I want to talk about Net1234, but we don't know him as well.
No.
All I know about him is that he's got great forward smash spacing and likes to taunt after tippering. Definitely has hit the yellow stick very many times. Yeah, actually, if you watch his play, he is a forward smash monster.
The king.
And so, as Chris Best, knowing this, you don't want to be doing those wave dashes. Like he's just doing too much.
It's so scary to play against a forward smashy Marth on a small stage, because the whole time you're just like wincing and you're just like, oh.
All right, well, I don't want Chris Best to watch this and feel bad because I want him to know that I love him. But the point is, like, after I've played Street Fighter, after I learned how to deal with idiots, I now know that it's actually very easy to beat forward smashers. Do you know what you have to do? You have to block. That's it. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is have your shield up anywhere near where forward smash range is, because they are going to forward smash. This guy forward smashes every time.
The best forward smashers grab when you block.
Yeah, but he's not the best forward smasher. He's just a forward smasher. He has to demonstrate to you that he's going to grab. Otherwise, you don't respect the forward smash.
Well against Chris Best.
Do you see? Why would you do anything? Just block.
Just keep blocking?
Just keep blocking. Both of these guys are actually idiots, to be honest. Chris Best Chris Best uses up B like an idiot in Street Fighter uses Shoryuken. It's like any time that there's any frame disadvantage, they just DP.
Oh my goodness.
All right, this is intense. This would be a huge upset if net1234 wins. Let's go. Let's see who has the clutch, who wants to win, and who wants to take their game to the next level in the winner's bracket. All right, last stock, 0%.
This is everything.
Evo. And if you go to loser's bracket in Evo, you're going to run into some killers.
You have 20 more rounds to play.
They both dash attacked. Rolls in. Whoa. 2 rolls in a row. We got a crouch cancel forward smash. Oh, that was the worst DI I've ever seen.
Still alive. Jumps forward. He's going to double jump into this, isn't he? He's going to double jump into something.
Chris Best has a strategy that he's sticking to, and that is down tilt.
Yes.
All right, so Chris Best with a big lead, but
if he gets grabbed one time,
I'm waiting for him to SD, dude, to be completely honest.
He gets grabbed. He gets grabbed. If he got down there, he could have gone down there with the way he jumped.
Why is he doing that? Did he lose his
jump? I think he lost his jump, dude. He lost his jump. He's got to get back on stage.
He's
playing
so bad.
He's so scared. He lived the tipper. Monster tipper. Gets back on stage. Gets tippered again because he tried to grab.
How did he get hit? I honestly don't understand what I'm watching.
Oh, downer's down.
Why did he down there? He should have just landed and blocked.
Up till
What is going on?
Oh
my. He goes for the craziest down air. It wasn't even good. He barely lived.
What is
if net1234 hit the L button a millisecond.
Oh my God. What? Counter and up B interact?
He's going to get tippered.
Smash? He didn't get tippered. His C-stick broke.
He died off of the side from forward. He got forward thrown into forward tilt and died off the side. Oh my God. net1234 and Chris Best. The most evenly matched Marth mirror that I have ever seen in my life.
Oh my God. That was a ridiculous.
Featuring one Marth whose skill is far greater than his results, and I would say another Marth whose results seem far greater than his inherent skill.
Yes.
And matching the two together, you have the most evenly matched mom spaghetti.
You see that ups?
Craziness.
Look
at the DI on that forward.
My man was done.
But anyway, Fendrick Lamar, a citizen of the Melee community, is over here with big news for us.
He wanted us to communicate a point to the people.
Blur, why don't you share it?
Earlier, we saw a player come up on stage, and I thought it's inevitable that he would start declining. It's inevitable. And lo and behold, a good friend of mine, someone I root for, someone I cheer for, goes down 2-0 in the first major upset of the tournament. To Kaon, our good friend, Nintendude, is now in loser's bracket.
So you called it. Took my headset off.
I don't want to take credit.
Took my headset off to represent that I know that you're just going to claim credit.
I'm not going to take
just go ahead.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
You asked the question.
I just said what was on my mind.
Nintendude, as we discussed, top 20, top 25 player in the world.
And what was on my mind was
the losers bracket is at round 1 pools?
Yes.
In round 1 pools.
Round 1
pools. So this is why on Melee It On Me and on the Evo pre-show, something that I believe to be true is if you're not top 13, maybe like 17th and above, I really think that it's 13th and above at Evo, the placing does not matter afterwards. Because someone like Nintendude now is in loser's bracket, and he's gonna be spanking everyone in his path all the way in the loser's bracket, probably.
We assume.
Or if he loses, it's probably because he runs into a killer, right? He lost one set.
And the thing is,